Good morning and welcome. It is Sunday, the 17th of April. It's Easter Sunday. If you're not into Christianity or chocolate eggs, it's just Sunday. I am still Flat Cap Callum, and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. Alright, coming up today, we've got 3/4 stake day in the end. I've gone through all the meetings. There's 7 meetings. Some of them, are pretty much easy to walk past. I've got 7 races, 8 horses. I'm going to do 2 lucky 15s and 3/4 stake. That's what we've got. I'm going to do the review of yesterday before that, and then after that I will do a word on the golf. Alright, yesterday, I'm sorry, no winners. So no winners yesterday, no winners the day before. We are completely winless in the last couple of days on this channel. But those of you who've been watching appreciate the fact that when 14 out of 22 horses place in the last 2 days, it gives you a decent profit. So for those of you who are new or brand new to this channel, I'm not chasing winners, I'm chasing places. So the winners I consider a bonus. So when I'm looking through the market, it's much easier to try and find something that's going to get a place than it is a win. And too many people focus on trying to find the horse that's going to win. Ultimately, if you find the horses that are placing at value, that's how you can make profit. There are other ways to make profit. That is what I predominantly do, and it's what I predominantly do on this channel. So let's go through it, because it was a good one. 30 on, 95, 20, 95, 89 back is what I got. And it will vary between bookmaker. It will also vary for SP, particularly yesterday. So, bet 1. This one was a decent one. So Danzant 4th. It paid out on William Hill and Sky only, but SP'd at 22s. Caradoc then paid out, I think, for most bookmakers, but SP'd at 40s. Frontispiece SP'd at 12s, was second. Professional Widow was 4th. I think 5s it was. I'm not sure who else paid it out other than Skybet. So it was a really decent return, but if you've done SPs with Skybet, and on this channel I take the price I get in the morning most of the time, because the way that I'm picking horses, if I'm chosen the horse based on the value, I'm happy to take the price, and I'll accept it if it drifts. This bet was worth twice as much if you'd taken SPs than if you'd done the starting price, done the prices that I got. So if you were Skybet and you were SP'd on this one, you should have been absolutely quids in. The frustration thing here is, I think, and we had this yesterday, if you were William Hill, you were on it all the way and then lost out on the last leg. Other bookies, you'd have just maybe had a double in there as well. So it was a real mixed return on that one, but decent enough. So there were some good prices yesterday. So that was 22s and 40s, SPs and 12s. And in here we had a 28 to 1 SP. So this bet, Florence Thompson went in first leg, shorter than that. Breaking Story went in second leg, shorter than that. All Right Sunshine then placed at 28 to 1. Again, this would have been better for SP. And then In From the Cold, it didn't get close enough in the end. It was, I think it was 8th, 5th would have paid out. It was a neck, short head. So that would have been two quad places in one day, and that was off the previous day of having another quad place. So it would have been really, really nice return there, but we'll take the treble that we got. Alright, and then bet 3, mixed really. The unit unseated, I think it was, Zikayan was disappointing. Ingleby Hollow placed at 25, so another decent place, and then the Well Educated was really disappointing, so just a single place on that one. And then the bumper bet, I was really disappointed, to be honest. I wanted it to do a nice little build, but it doesn't always work out. Ballycoos and Mr. Mac were both disappointing, so they didn't tee us up. We then went on and had One Night in Milan at 25s. Hayer, I think, SP'd at like 10s or 12s. So we had one in each of those. So it was worth about half money back, and depending on what odds you got. For the channel, it was 12 on. I got about 6 back for that bet. So I should have got about 50% back. But yeah, just disappointing because, either of those gone in, that would have been a really different story. So that was the bumper bet, and that is what we did. So as I said, I think it was 30 on, 65.89 back. So really, really good profit this week. And doesn't matter what happens today or the golf, we still made a nice profit this week, which was really helpful because the previous 2 weeks we've run at nearly £100 loss over the course of the last 2 weeks. But hopefully, those of you who are newish to the channel can understand how this is going to work. Those of you who've been watching a long time know and get it, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate the support and the constant likes that people give me, even when the videos selections are not landing at all, because we had about 2.5 weeks really of flatness. We had maybe even 3 weeks it was, because it was a few weekends ago we hit a decent Saturday and Sunday together, and now having a nice Friday, Saturday. So what does it mean today? It means diddly squat, so it don't mean anything. So just because we had good Friday, Saturday doesn't mean today's going to be a good day. What it all absolutely means is some of you out there need to exert self-control and not get carried away, because as you've been watching, there's been 2.5 weeks of flat really. So having 2 good days does not mean third good day is going to come along as well. So keep the stakes the same as what you did yesterday. Just because it was good yesterday and the day before doesn't mean I'm going to have decent places and possibly winners today. So the important thing here is keep the stakes the same. Discipline is how you ultimately can make profit, not getting carried away, which is really, really easy to do. Right, what I got? 2 lucky 15s, and we're doing them 25p today because I'm happy with both of them. There's less value in this one, there's more value in the other one, but I'm happy enough with both of them to do 25p's and make it 3/4 stake, because half staking it off these, I was happy enough to do it with that. I wasn't going to make it full stake on 2 of them though. So 232 Southwell, Bobby Joe leg 10-1, 405 Cork, so I've got 2 in this one. That's my preferred handicap of the day, the 405 Cork, bread and butter 10-1. Then we've got the 417 at Southwell, Patsy Fagan 8-1, and then finishing off Shorty 452. That says Cork, it should be Southwell. Sorry, that is definitely Southwell Delamere, 9-2. So those straight through 25p each way, lucky 15. Nothing complicated in there, but they are not massive prices as you can see. That is bet 1. Bet 2's got bigger prices in, but same bet, 25p each way, lucky 15. So I've got the 235 Fairyhouse. It's a really good race to have a look into, but the watch out there is because you're likely to have 25 runners in that race, your percentage chance of getting a horse in the top 6 compared to these 2 races at Cork that are also paying 6 on Sky Bet, these 2 are a much better race to have a bet on, in my view, than that one, because you've got basically like a third more runners in that race. So I found a bunch in there I could have taken. I've gone for the one that I think's got the most value. So forget the surprise 33-1. I think that's really overpriced. But it's a really competitive race, and you're trying to get ultimately top 6 in a 25 runner race. So it's not easy. 405 Cork, wouldn't you agree? So I've already got one in there, and the other bet we're going, wouldn't you agree there for the value play. Then the 440 Cork, my value play there is Ballydam Destiny 18s. And then we've stuck in the 545 at Plumpton, Mackie D. We had it last time and it was second, only just literally went down by a short head in the cellar. It's back in a handicap now, but I think it's still decent enough price at 12-1. So I've stuck that in for today. So that's our 25p each way, lucky 15 there. So those are 2 bets. Word on the golf is we've had a decent day yesterday. So Lowry's tied for second, 1 shot behind. Poulter's about 3 shots behind him. Berger's a few shots behind him. So we've got chances on the golf. I mean, Lowry's not a big price. We only took him at 20s, and I don't tend to go much lower than that for golf bets on the channel, because the way I do the golf bets is very similar. I'm looking at value. I'm not trying to find who is going to win, because trying to find a golfer who's going to win in a 130-40 golfer tournament is ridiculous. You're trying to find where is value for finishing top 8. And Lowry was borderline because I liked him a lot, but 20-1 is not a big price at all. So got chances in the golf. Tomorrow is probably going to be a bumper day. I need to have a real look through and see what the field sizes are. 9 meetings. So we are going to finish this week actually spending or staking the least amount of money we've ever staked in a week, because we've done so many short days this week because of the racing. We obviously did stake and a half yesterday, and it was good. But we'll have staked the least amount of money on any week on the channel. So we are likely to start tomorrow with a decent enough day. With that many meetings, I would be surprised if it's just a straightforward stake day. I'm expecting it to be higher, but I'll have a look through when we get there. Grand. That is what I've got. Just other couple of stats I thought was interesting to share. I looked at that. You know, we've had a couple of flat weeks. This week, I've done 9 lucky 15s before today, and 7 of them, the first leg has gone in, which is a much, much higher stat than you'd ever find on this channel normally. So 7 of the 9 lucky 15s, first leg has been placed, and we've had 2 of those convert to be quads. So that's, yeah, decent on the lucky 15s this week. All right, that is me. You enjoy your lovely Easter Sunday. If you're eating chocolate, eat lots of it because you're allowed. If you're not into chocolate and you can eat sweets, eat those. And if you're not into any of those, just enjoy the fact it's a nice chilled sunshiny day. And I'm hoping most of you don't have to work doing anything today. All right, I will see you in the morning for Bank Holiday Bumper Monday. Thanking you.